For me as a woman, I wasn't particularly aware of the fact that it was male-dominated, that I was a woman in this male-dominated environment. I was quite young when I got into recruitment in 2006, and I didn't quite know what to expect, but I really enjoyed it. I find it to be a very fast-paced environment. It's always changing and there's always new challenges, and that's really what I focused on when I came in to this industry all those years ago. With regards to my place, or how I found it, there was an old school environment, maybe in the beginning, but I think women have actually all worked in construction. Okay, maybe not on site so much, but they're in administrative positions, they've worked in the payroll offices, etc. So there has been a presence of women in construction. I would say there's much more now, and that's a great thing. The industry's really progressing that way, and we're seeing more tradespersons coming through that are female. We're watching a real transition, I think, and the next 10 to 15 years will be quite interesting. But for me, I never really focused on being a woman, and I don't find that it was made blatantly obvious by anybody that I was a woman in their environment. I very much felt that I was treated as an equal. I think so. You might need people to manage the robots and, to oversee that when they're on site. So, yeah, I think you might find there's an element of women then being involved more in the labour workforce, because it'll be a possibility for them. In terms of trades, we're already seeing female plumbers, female joiners, that's starting to happen. We're watching more women going into management positions as well. Engineering. So don't get me wrong, we're still behind the curve, but again, things have changed tremendously in the last 15 years. They'll change tremendously again in the next 15 years, and I think this is probably a really interesting time to watch, because the demographic as it is now, I think, will be very different in not too distant future.